Ever wondered why your wallet seems lighter than it should? It's not just the bills, it's your brain playing tricks. The psychology of spending is complex, deeply rooted in emotions and social influences. Often we think of money as just a means to acquire goods and services. However, it's much more than that. Our spending habits are shaped by our psychological makeup, often without us even realizing it. Our brain is wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. This fundamental principle plays a significant role in financial decisions. When we buy something, it triggers a release of dopamine, the feel-good hormone. This creates a cycle where spending leads to temporary satisfaction. Unfortunately, it also means that we can easily fall into the trap of spending more than we should, just to keep that dopamine flowing. Understanding the psychological factors behind spending can be enlightening. For instance, many of us spend out of habit or to cope with stress. Retail therapy is a real phenomenon where buying things helps alleviate negative feelings. Social pressures also play a role. Keeping up with friends or trends can push us to make purchases we wouldn't otherwise consider. Recognizing these influences is the first step in regaining control over our financial habits. By appreciating the mental maze of money, we can start to unravel the emotional complexities of our spending habits. This awareness doesn't just help us manage our finances better, it empowers us to make decisions that align with our long-term goals. In the following sections, we'll dive deeper into the neuroscience of spending and explore strategies to enhance our financial game. Our brains are powerful yet tricky. When it comes to money, they often lead us astray. Neuroscience reveals that our brains are not always rational. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for decision-making, often clashes with the limbic system, which seeks immediate gratification. This internal struggle can lead to impulsive spending, where short-term pleasure overrides long-term financial goals. Impulse buys are common and they feel good at first. The brain releases a burst of dopamine when we make a purchase. This biochemical reaction is similar to what happens when we eat chocolate or fall in love. However, this feeling is fleeting. Once the dopamine levels drop, we may feel regret or guilt, especially if the purchase was unnecessary. Moreover, marketers are well aware of these neural tendencies. They design advertisements that tap into our emotions, making products more appealing than they are. Sales, limited time offers, and flashy packaging all play into our brain's desire for instant rewards. Recognizing these tactics is crucial to resist impulsive buys and to make more calculated decisions. To combat impulsive spending, it's important to slow down and engage the rational parts of our brain, taking a moment to think through a purchase. Asking ourselves if it aligns with our financial goals can make a significant difference. In doing so, we train our brains to prioritize long-term benefits over short-lived pleasures, steering us towards financial success. Budgeting is often seen as the go-to method for managing money, yet many find it ineffective. Traditional budgeting can feel restrictive, akin to being on a financial diet. It focuses on limitations rather than possibilities, which can be demotivating. Over time, this can lead to budget fatigue, where individuals abandon their budgeting efforts altogether. One reason traditional budgets fail is their rigidity. Life is unpredictable, and expenses can vary significantly from month to month. Fixed budgets don't account for these fluctuations, leading to frustration when unexpected costs arise. Moreover, traditional budgets often require meticulous tracking of every expense, a task that can be tedious and time-consuming. Another pitfall is that budgets usually focus solely on spending and saving, ignoring the emotional and psychological aspects of money management. They don't address the root causes of overspending or provide strategies to manage financial impulses. Without addressing these underlying factors, even the most well-planned budget can crumble. To overcome these limitations, it's essential to adopt a more flexible and holistic approach. Incorporating financial goals, acknowledging emotional triggers, and allowing for occasional indulgences can create a more sustainable financial plan. In the next section, we'll explore how to make managing money feel less like a chore and more like an engaging game. Imagine managing your money as fun and rewarding. Gamifying your finances can transform the way you handle your money. By turning financial management into a game, you can stay motivated and engaged. Start by setting clear, achievable goals and track your progress with visual aids like charts or apps. This creates a sense of accomplishment and encourages you to keep going. Incorporate rewards into your financial plan. For example, treat yourself to a small reward when you reach a savings milestone. This can tap into the brain's reward system, making it more enjoyable to save rather than spend. Additionally, challenge yourself with mini financial games like a no-spend week to test your discipline and creativity. Another effective strategy is to automate saving. Use technology to your advantage by setting up automatic transfers to your savings account. This minimizes the temptation to spend money as soon as you get it. Moreover, use apps that round up your purchases and save the difference. These small amounts add up over time, contributing to your financial goals effortlessly. By implementing these strategies, you make financial management less daunting and more engaging. Over time, these small changes can lead to significant improvements in your financial habits. With practice, you'll develop a money mindset that prioritizes long-term success and creates lasting financial well-being. Embrace the game of finances and level up your money game today.